Speaking of the Giants head coach, I've been seeing a lot of momentum.
Okay, momentum.
Momentum with a particular guy.
Let's see. A momentum with a particular guy.
Yeah.
Is it Jeff Hafley?
No, it's not him.
All right. Is it a NFL coach right now?
Yes, he is. Well, he's not a head coach right now, but
Right.
yes, he's coaching in the NFL right now.
He is coaching in the NFL right now. Is he a defensive coordinator?
He is.
Is he the defensive coordinator for the LA Chargers?
No.
Is he a defensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs?
No.
Is he a defensive coordinator for the Jacksonville Jaguars?
No.
Is he a defensive coordinator for the Indianapolis Colts?
No.
Holy crap.
Although Lou Anarumo I've also heard a lot of.
Yes.
But no, this is, nope.
So this is a defensive coordinator. Man, what am I missing here? What am I missing?
He is, according to at least this one particular
ML
account,
football?
No, it's not ML football, that he's the betting favorite to be the next Giants head coach. Oh, according to Polymarket.
Polymarket. Oh,
Polymarket says that this man is now the betting favorite to become the next Giants head coach. And there's a whole big explanation as to why this man, as a defensive guy, is going to take all the Giants.
Flores.
No. He's going to take all the Giants' talent, and he's going to turn it into a top 5 defense. Which, I mean, you're going to go with a freaking another defensive coach. You better bring him.
And does he have head coaching experience?
No. Actually, I shouldn't say another defensive coach. Brian Dable is an offensive coach. But I'm just so sick of seeing defensive coaches.
But this is a head coach without head coaching experience.
That is correct.
Does he have a tie to Joe Shane?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. But yeah, he is. He's 39 years old.
Okay.
30 doesn't look like it. Yeah, there's no ties to Joe Shane.
I thought I just gave you all the guys that I thought.
You might have made a mistake when you mentioned one team. Said defensive coordinator for a particular team. You might have meant the other one. You said the L.A. Chargers. It's the L.A. Rams.
No, the L.A. Rams.
Chris Shula.
Chris Shula. Yep, there you go.
Chris Shula is the guy right now.
He seems to be the guy right now.
Well, seems to be, could quite possibly be.
Maybe.
Sources
are saying possibly discussing things.
That's right. So, it's a long line of Shulas, man. You got Grandpa Don. You got Pops Dave.
I played for Dave.
You did? Did you like him?
It was my head coach after Sam Weiss got fired. Yeah, I liked Dave a lot. It's just that our team was in transition. They drafted a quarterback, and that's when I came to the Jets. So 92 was the year that I had David Shula.
Did you tussle the hair of a young Chris Shula on a practice field somewhere?
I did not. Not that I remember, but I do remember Gary Reasons, who was on my team for the Bengals on a Monday night game, grabbed the bill of David Shula's hat when we were playing Monday night in Pittsburgh for some reason. He just went like this.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why he did that.
That's a strange one.
It's very, very strange.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for David, then that was there was a lot of that being played that week, a lot of that highlight being played that week by ESPN. There was a lot of discussion about it, about how disrespectful it was.
Yeah, it seems
it would feel like, if you went over to Joe Sipp and you grabbed the bill of his hat, he'd just punch you right in the face.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Or he'd backhand you right to the twigs and berries.
Yes, he probably would, but I would never do such a thing.
Yeah.
Who would do such a thing?
Well, Gary Reasons did.
Yeah. So, I guess they're looking defense. If they're looking defense, man, you better get a good offensive coordinator with Jackson Dart. Maybe it's Mike Kafka. Maybe Kafka stays. Maybe he's assistant head coach, and that seems weird, too, now. Organizational weirdness, not stability. If you're going to bring in a coach, you can't tell him who the freaking offensive coordinator is going to be, can you?
Mike Kafka will get a job easily anywhere, as another offense coordinator somewhere. I mean, especially with the way that the offense has shown out since Jackson Dart took over, and even with Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, they're playing with all these young kids out there. Like, their Malik Neighbors guy isn't out there. Their Cam Scatterbo guy isn't out there. They're playing with just guys that are trying to make a name for themselves in the NFL, which I do give, like Wan'Dale Robinson, a lot of credit. Yeah, that kid, he's actually showing out now. He's showing up.
Yeah.
They're actually throwing the ball to him.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the Poly Market odds on this whole thing. New York.
You go Poly Market. I'll go Kalshi.
Giants head coach. Yeah, I don't even see it there. It's not even here right now. I'm sure it's somewhere that I can't find it, but anyway. Yeah, so Chris Shula, Lou Anarumo.
Pro football, let me see.
I mean, you got the games. You got all the games there. That's what I'm seeing, too.
Yeah.
But I don't have the head coaches at this point.
I got Epstein here.
You do have Epstein.
Yeah, I got Mayor Mandami here, too.
What are they going to do? Transition team spots or whatever that is? Or who's going to be on the transition team?
No, they had him winning.
Well, yeah. So did everybody else.
Will Mandami
got it.
establish universal health care?
Got it.
Will NYC buses become free? What's this? Free? What's this? Before 2027.
All right. I've got the Giants head coach on Poly Market.
Oh, by the way, Sports Talk on the Fan is presented by Paramount Plus. Count on Sundays all season long with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
So this guy who put this out there was correct that Chris Shula is the betting favorite on Poly Market to be the next Giants head coach.
Yeah, but all it takes is like one person to put $1,000 on that guy, and then it skews the whole thing.
That is true.
How many people are betting on it? Or
doesn't say right here. But we've got 36% right now on Poly Market.
I got to get out of this Mandami stuff. Hold on.
And then Clint Kubiak, 18% is the only one that's even relatively close.
Okay.
Antonio Brown's on there. He's on that list.
Going to jail?
No. Nope, for being the next Giants head coach. Anthony Campanile. He's actually got more people betting on him than Anthony Campanile.
Really?
Yeah. Bill Belichick, 5%. Nagy, 3%. Lane Kiffin, 2%. Joe Brady, 6%.
Yeah, Lane Kiffin's out of it. I should have never brought his name up in the first place.
Yeah, you really just caused a stir on Jackson Dart's dad's podcast.
Or whatever podcast he went on.
That's what it was. It was Jackson Dart's father's podcast.
Oh, I thought his dad was a guest on a podcast.
No, Lane Kiffin was the guest on Jackson Dart's dad's podcast.
Oh, okay. And then they were talking about their Dart and their Kiffin thread. How do you think that Dart and Kiffin thread's going these days?
Oh, I'm sure it's hot and heavy. People like to crack into that. I bet you Gina's trying to crack into that text thread. Don't you think? I would. If I was Gina, try to figure that out and then make a bet where Lane Kiffin's going, Poly Market.
What does it say for Kafka and the coach?
Kafka?
Yeah. Is he on the list?
7%.
7%. Okay, so at least he's on a list.
Yeah, he is on.
I was just trying to think about putting myself in his shoes and thinking about like what I think I need to do, because everybody thinks that they are the answer. I don't care. You don't go into coaching if you don't think you're the answer.
Sure.
You got to believe that you can do this. And you have to show something remarkable, I think, in order for an owner to be willing to stay with what some of the people that are there now. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
This is why I think that their new defensive coordinator is going to do things differently. He's going to be more aggressive. And so if you are playing the Giants like you're the Patriots and you're playing the Giants Monday night, you're going to have a different defensive coordinator and a much more aggressive offensive coordinator and a coach who knows that they're not going to the playoffs, but he's got to do things that are going to show the Giants ownership, Joe Shane, anybody who's part of the decision-making process, that you can do this, and especially if Jackson Dart is playing, you want him to have his best game.
Yeah.
So the audition is real right now for him in his mind. It may not be in the mind for Giant fans, but in the mind of Mike Kafka and this new defensive coordinator, this is all about auditioning for, if it's not the Giants, then you're auditioning for, other jobs around the league that are going to open up.
Poly Market, Lane Kiffin out as Ole Miss head coach by January 19th. Yes, 76%.
By January 19th?
Yeah. Jim in Ortley Beach. What's going on, Jim?
Hey, good morning, fellas. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
hey,
same here.
Jimmy, what's happening, brother?
Good. Hey, listen, you stole some of my thunder, but I agree with you 100%. This is a 5-game audition. You got a young Kafka, 38 years old. The kid they just brought up as defensive coordinator, he's a young guy. I think if both of them, you go around 3-2, you're in every game, I think the ownership would just want to keep them. And also, Kafka, who else are you going to find offensive-minded out there as an assistant? So just your thoughts on that, guys.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, that's one of the reasons why Mike Kafka was interviewed last year as a head coaching possibility, because of he kind of comes along the way that Kevin O'Connell, Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, he's like in that next group of young coaches, and the game has changed. The game has changed a lot from when I played it, for sure. And these guys are the ones that are tied into it all.
Yeah, I wonder who the next young guy on that staff is, on the offensive staff of the Rams, because you know Kevin O'Connell.
I know who it is. He was here. He was offensive coordinator for the Jets.
Yeah, but he's not. But he wouldn't be the guy. You know what I'm saying, Mike LaFleur.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about him because he's already been here and that already happened. It's like,
yeah, he must really suck as an offensive coordinator. Watching Matthew Stafford have his best year ever as a pro. I mean, like, again, it's not always about the coaching. It's about the players that you have and who are you coaching.
Yeah, I mean, but it's but what?
Devontae Adams got nothing left either, huh?
No. I don't know who are you talking to. I don't know who you're fighting with.
I'm kind of talking to myself in the sense that these players were here, these coaches were here, and now all of a sudden, here they go, and they become the hottest thing in the NFL. When in actuality, they were all here.
Yeah, but I'm with the Shula Giants thing though, because I don't think that. Because you had Mike LaFleur here with the Jets, I don't know if it would do that again or whatever, and why would you make a lateral move at that point if you weren't fired? But who the next guy is, like the quarterback coach or the passing game coordinator, whoever that is that Chris Shula might bring with him.
Just like the way that Aaron Glenn brought Tanner Engstrom with him.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So, interesting,
I mean, all right, so the Giants have always been... I know they've had great quarterbacks, but they've always been known for defense and running the ball. Would you agree with that?
Sure, Boomer.
That's condescending.
No, it wasn't.
That was so condescending.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't condescending.
That was condescending.
I said, sure, Boomer.
That's condescending.
How? I was agreeing with you.
That's the way you said it.
Sure, Boomer.
Now, don't be a wise ass.
How am I being a wise ass?
Sure, Boomer.
I don't know. You're being way too defensive. That was not at all condescending.
I'll just ask Al and Fleegs. Was that a condescending sure, Boomer?
Let me hear it again.
Sure, Boomer.
A little bit.
Yeah. See.
Well, it's just I mean,
I do have feelings. Just and I the way you did that.
Well, I listen. I agree with you. It's just sometimes when you just use me as the backboard to continue your point. I don't love it. That's all. Who's the guy here? Would you agree with that? Yes. So let me continue. So, just one of those things. I just gave it right back to you. That's all. It wasn't condescending. It was just wanted to move along. Wanted to keep the energy up.
Please. Did you think that this was somewhat condescending?
He's going to agree with you.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's supposed to be a day that we're, going to be thankful for our friendships, family.
Oh, I'm thankful.
Thing.
I am.
And that was not very nice.
That was totally nice. It was fine. It was completely innocent.
And so now I find out the day before Thanksgiving that you think of yourself as a backboard.
Well, no.
Just a square backboard, or you a half moon backboard?
No. That was just in those instances, It's like, here's a point. Do you agree with me? I know you do. All right, let me continue. If I didn't agree with you, then it would be a whole thing. Then you would be condescending. Oh, what do you know? What do you mean? Not been built on offense.
I'm not one of these jackass ex-athletes that says, "Hey, I'm the only athlete in the room," and I respect your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're right, I make sure that people realize. Like when you first said that J.J. McCarthy was not going to be a good quarterback.
Yeah.
You said that Zach Wilson was not going to be a good quarterback.
I've been wrong more than right, but it's okay.
No, but when you're right, though, I think you deserve the credit for being right.
Well, I appreciate that. As I've told many people in the past, my job is not to predict the future. It's to do a radio show. So I can be wrong as many times. Doesn't matter. It's about entertaining. It's about making you happy by giving you a crumb cake that you eat in the middle of this conversation. Do you agree?
Yes, Greg.
It's Boomer and Gio on the Fan at CBS Sports Network.